All right, so can we read into what we saw from ServiceTitan to give us any insight into 2025?
Yes, there are two or three significant signals. It was a great day yesterday for the private markets in general, because the IPO window, like you said, was needed to be thawed, and this set the process in motion. I think this is the beginning of many more to come. Is this the best company out of the gate? There's so many waiting in the wings that are very high quality private names that don't need to rush out, but they will come out pretty soon. But this company is good. It sends a lot of signals. There's a lot of risk capital out there. Investors are waiting for high growth, interesting names to jump on, to invest in. So I think this was a great, significant, it really showed the market's hand in terms of what's available out there if you want to come out and invest. And a lot of companies will come out and do their IPOs.
All right. So you're saying companies are not going to race out, but they want to come out. What do you think the catalyst is going to be? Is it simply the new administration and the idea that there's going to be more growth in the U.S.? I mean, what's the catalyst? Because if they're not racing, they must, at least according to your thesis, they must be waiting for something, right?
Yeah, absolutely. One of them is the constructive regulatory environment. The administration is going to be more favorable to M&A activity and IPOs and all that. So I think that's a good thing, and that's we needed that for a while. It was just seemed like it wasn't accepted for a while, and the big companies could not make any acquisitions. The hyperscalers could not make any tuck-in acquisitions of all these excellent startups in the wings. So I think that was a big thing. But the most important thing, I think, is the fact that the regulatory environment is going to be very constructive, and there is demand for a lot of companies. Like AI is big, not only the big training models and all the LLMs, but there are a lot of other stuff, that plumbing that goes into the infrastructure and in terms of energy efficiency and all that. So there are a lot of companies waiting in the wings. So there's demand driven, and also the regulatory environment.
So Santosh, you're saying there's a lot of companies. I mean, give us a sense. Who do you think is going to be the first of the big ones to come out? I've heard a lot of people talk about Stripe possibly going public next year. Is there one that you think is not only going to be one of the bigger ones to come out, but will see the biggest investor interest?
Yeah, I think Stripe will probably not, because they just did the funding round. So that's another thing. The highly liquid secondary markets have really taken away the urgency to come out and do an IPO. So I think that's a big thing holding back the Databricks and the Stripes. But there are other ones. The Klarna will come out pretty strong. Then you have CoreWeave is another very good one that's coming out there. They provide the infrastructure in the cloud. So the two that I can think of near term that will come out fast. But the other ones will wait.
We got to go, but I do want to ask you one more question. We're going to show a chart of Lineage, Ibotta, and also Ingram Micro. These are IPOs that have not done well this year. They're lower after they're open. Is there something about this that you think investors are going to be looking at when they're making their decisions? Is something we can all learn as investors about what happened with these names?
Yeah, absolutely. They're not just going to throw money around. They will look at the financials, look at the outlook out there. So I think that'll definitely, the investor has become more careful in terms of investing. But these are kind of the exceptions, but there are other good ones coming out in the right space, especially AI-related software and all that, or AI-adjacent software. So there are a number of companies, those will come out very fast.